Assalamu alaikum students. I hope you are fine. My name is Saman and I am here to discuss Iklc paper. I'm going to tell you the tips that how you have to solve the paper of Iklc, and on the screen you can see that this is the paper of 2021 18th International Kango Linguistic Contest 2021. Class 1 and class 2 both are having the same paper because their level is same. So in this test you will be given a booklet and there will be a story inside. And last year we were having the story of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. What you are going to do that in the booklet, a story is there along with the pictures, and after the picture there are some MCQs there. You have to choose the best answer from the given options, and these questions can be from the picture or it can be from the story that is written at the top. Okay, it can be from anywhere. So you have to read read the story and then see the picture very carefully and then solve the paper. And just you are going to mark the answer by circling the alphabets. Like if A answer is correct, you will circle A. If B answer is correct, you will circle B. After that, you will be given a answer sheet, and on that answer sheet there will be circles over there, and you have to color the circle with a black pointer. We will be showing you in the class as well, and inshallah you will come on Friday. We will also show you that how the answer sheet will be given to you and how you have to color the circles. We will discuss it in school, inshallah. Now I am here to solve this paper, and just I want you to go through with me and practice it. After doing my paper, when I will solve this paper, after that you have the paper, you can solve it by yourself. Okay, let's start it. This is the story of a Snow White. The 200 years old story of Snow White is a beautiful fairy tale with princess, prince and dwarfs. The fairy tale is about a queen who has a very pretty daughter with black hair, snow white face and red lips. Now see what are the questions given. Question number 1 is the queen is sitting dash a chair. Now you can see that this is the picture here, and you can see that the queen is sitting where? At the chair, next to the chair, on the chair, near the chair or under the chair. See, these all are prepositions. So you know that we always sit on the chair. So the correct answer will be on. So now you have to circle it. Okay, I'm highlighting the answer like this. This is the correct answer. On is the correct answer. Okay, number 2. Two birds on the tree outside. Now see, you can see that the 2 birds are on the tree outside the window. Now see the options. What are the options are? It is 2 birds on the tree outside. Are 2 birds on the tree outside? There is 2 birds on the tree outside. Definitely there is will not be used because the birds are plural. So is will also not be the answer. So the correct answer will be there are 2 birds on the tree outside. Okay, you can see that there are 2 birds on the trees sitting on the tree. So now the correct option here is number E. Number E is the correct option. Okay, now next third is the floor is dash. See, blue, brown, orange and white, yellow or green. You can see that the floor is yellow and orange and white. So the correct option is C. C is the correct option. You have to circle it. That's how you have to solve the paper on your booklet. Okay, you can write it on your booklet, but on the answer sheet you were not allowed to write anything. There will be circles over there and you have to color the circle, and inshallah I will be telling you that also when you will come to school. Okay, now let's move forward. The second picture, the second page. One day the queen dies and the king marries another woman. She is a very bad witch and she doesn't like Snow White because the girl is very beautiful, so the new queen wants to kill her. Now see, question number 4 is the bad woman is looking into, see the picture where she is looking. She is looking in a bird, the wall, the window, a mirror or the fire. Yes, very good. The correct answer is mirror. So you have to circle mirror. Number 5, she is wearing a dash. Now see on her head what she is wearing. She is having brown hair and she is wearing something that is called hat, gloves, skirt, coat or jeans. What she is wearing? Now you can see she is wearing a hat. See, is there any hat on her head? No. She is wearing gloves. Is she wearing gloves? No. Is she wearing skirt or is she wearing coat or jeans? So the correct answer is skirt. She is wearing a skirt. So you have to circle it. Number 6. This new queen is Snow White's dash. Grandmother, no, you know that this is the story of Snow White. Her mother dies and now her father marries again. So what is the relation of Snow White with that woman? Is she a good mother, stepdaughter, aunt, sister or stepmother? Yes, definitely it is stepmother. She is a stepmother. So E option is correct. Okay, now move towards third page. You can see Snow White and animals are there and there is a cottage over there. Let's read out. Snow White runs away from her stepmother and goes into the forest. She is tired and hungry and the night is coming. In the middle of the forest she finds a small old house, a cottage. Cottage is a small old house. You can see this. This is a cottage. How many squirrels are there in the picture? Now you have to count the squirrels very carefully. See here, this is a crocodile, this is a rabbit, this is one squirrel, second squirrel. Let me mark it, one squirrel. This is second squirrel. Now this is not a squirrel, it's a hedgehog. Okay, it's a deer. This is Snow White. And here you can see also a squirrel on the tree. So how many squirrels are there? There are 3 squirrels. So the answer is 3. Most of the students, they just see over there that there are 2 squirrels. They don't see on the tree. You have to look at every corner of the picture. It can be everywhere. Something can be hidden anywhere. Okay, you have to see it very carefully. Okay, number 8. The rabbit has a small white what? Now see, this is a rabbit and it is having a small white tail, nose, leg, hand or ear. What it is having? White is the tail. Okay, so tail is the correct option. Okay, next is, okay, now come to next page. Next page you can see the picture. Snow White is standing here and there's a table in front of her and there's a lot of food on the table. Now it is pizza on the table. Okay, now let's read out. Inside the house everything is very small. Now where is she? She is inside the cottage that we have seen and now she is inside the table, the chairs, the bed. Snow White sits on a chair and eats some food from the table. After that she goes to sleep in one of the 7 beds. Now see how many stools are there. There are 7 stools and all the stools are very small and there's a small bed, small table, everything is very small. And she was hungry, so she has eaten the pizza and then she went for sleep. Now see number 9. This can't be in the picture. What is not in the picture? The table. You can see that there is a table in the picture. Okay, the window. You can also see that this is the window. The window is also here. The princess. Yes, Snow White is also here. We are finding that what is not in the picture. Okay, the computer. You can see that computer is here. There is a mouse, keyboard and the computer monitor is here. So what is not there? The watch. The watch is not here. There is a clock over here. It is on the wall, but the watch is not there. So you have to circle watch. Okay, watch is the answer. Number 10. Snow White dashed the food. Cooks the food. Did she cook the food when she came into the cottage? No, that's the wrong answer. Then Snow White eats the food. Is this correct that she eats the food or she drinks the food or she throws the food or she drops the food? Yes, the correct answer is eats. Eats is the correct answer. She eats the food because she was very hungry. Okay, 11. There is dash food on the table. You can see that there is food on the table. So look at the options. There is no food, no, some, any, something or nothing. Definitely the answer is some. There is some food on the table. Okay, Some of the students, they might think that something will come. No, something will not come. Okay, you have to use some. There is some food on the table. Something refers to a thing. Okay, so you will not use something food on the table. That doesn't make any sense. You will say there is some food on the table. Which is the correct question? Okay, now you know that we have class 1 and 2 students have already discussed, have already studied the structure of a sentence, that how you write the structure of a sentence. When you make a question word, you know that when we write WH word, first we write WH word like what, where, when, why. Okay, then afterwards we use the helping verb. Helping verbs are is, am, are, was, were, has, have. These all are helping verbs. And then we write the subject. Subject is a doer, a person who does work. He, she, it, or name of any person, anything. Okay, so the formula is that WH question word, then helping verb, and then subject. So now you have to choose the correct question. Which question is correct? Whose house is that? Is this correct? Whose is house? Is this correct? No. That is whose house? Is this correct? No. Who is the house? No. Whose house it is? Is this correct? No, this is not correct. Why? Because I told you that whose house, after this there should be a helping verb is, and after that it is the subject. It is the subject, so it will come after the helping verb. So the correct option is A. Whose house is that? Okay, it means that ये किसका घर था, ये किसका घर है. Whose house is that? WH question word. Okay, this is the same one phrase. Whose house is helping verb, and that whose house is that, it refers to the subject. Okay, so whose house is that? This is the correct option. Okay, now come to next page. You can see the dwarfs are coming back into the house. When the dwarfs come back home, they find a beautiful girl sleeping in one of their beds. They like her very much because she is kind and pretty. So they decide to let her stay in their house. Snow White cleans the house and cooks for the dwarfs, and they all are very happy. Now let's see what are the questions. Question number 13 is, the dash dwarf has a red hat. Now look at the dwarfs. The first dwarf, it is having the red hat. Yes. The second dwarf is having an orange. The third is having not bright red. It's a kind of red, but it is not bright red. It's mustard. It's just like mustard color. Then again orange, yellow, and the last dwarf is wearing a green. First and the last are wearing light and dark green hats. Okay, so what will be the answer? The answer will be the second. See, this is the first dwarf, and it is now wearing a green hat. So second answer is correct. Okay, because the second dwarf is wearing, you cannot write the first dwarf, because first is this one who is having a lantern on his hand, in his hand, sorry. So this is the first one and this is the second one. So second option is correct. The 7 dwarfs are wearing dash. What they are wearing, you can see that they are wearing jeans, sandals, shoes, rings and skirts. No, they are not wearing jeans and rings, sandals and skirts. They all are wearing the shoes, and all are having the same shoes. The color is different. So the correct answer is shoes. Okay, now come to 15. There are dash animals in the picture. So can you see any animal in the picture? In this picture, can you see any animal? No, there is no animal. There are only the 7 dwarfs. So the answer is no. Number E is correct. Okay, who does the housework in the cottage? Inside the cottage, who does the housework? A witch, Snow White, 2 dwarfs, the queen, the rabbit. No, we have started the story over here that the girl was very kind and pretty, so the dwarfs liked that girl. So she must be doing all the work, and she was the Snow White. So B option is correct. Number B, Snow White. Okay, the next page. Now you can see that the Snow White is taking the apple from the old woman. And let's see what the story is. The Bat Queen finds out that Snow White isn't dead. The magic mirror tells her that the girl lives in the forest with the dwarfs. She is very angry and she decides to poison Snow White with an apple. Snow White takes one bite of the red apple and falls to the ground. Now it must be the apple must be poisoned, and when she ate that apple, she fell on the ground. Okay, number 17 question is the rabbit is looking from dash a tree. Now you can see a rabbit over here, and this is the tree. So from where the rabbit is looking, you have to tell the preposition on, between, behind, above, or in front. Definitely the rabbit is behind the tree. So the number C option is correct. Number 18, which question is not correct? Now I told you before what is the sequence. How do we write the question? First write the helping verb. First, if you have WH question, then we will write WH question, question word like what, where, when, why. If you don't have it, then we start it with helping verb. Helping verb, then subject, and then verb, and then object. So see the question, which question is not correct? This is the question which is not correct. You have to find one. All the questions are correct except one. Okay. Do you like a apple? Is this correct option? Do you like a apple? Do we say that a apple or is it an apple? Let's see. Second is, would you like an apple? Yes, this is correct answer. Correct question. Do you like apples? Yes, this is also correct question. Can I have an apple? Yes, this is also correct question. Do you eat apples? Yes, this is correct. So which one is wrong? The first one is wrong. Do you like a apple? No, it should be do you like an apple? Because A is a vowel, and with vowels we use an. So this question is wrong. So I have circled it. Okay, number 19. Snow White dash. Now you have to tell what she does. Snow White takes the apple but doesn't eat it. Takes the apple and washes it. Eats the apple and falls to the ground. Doesn't take the apple, eats several apples. So which one is correct? Does she take the apple and washes it, or does she just throw it away? No. The correct answer is number C. She eats the apple and falls to the ground. Okay, the last page. Now you can see that the second last page, this is the Snow White is there, and the dwarfs, what they are doing. See, they are all crying. When the dwarfs came back home, they find Snow White on the floor. She doesn't move and doesn't breathe, so they don't know what to do. They put her in a glass coffin and take her into the forest. They are so sad now. Okay, now see, look at the picture. The dwarfs are, what they are doing? The dwarfs are singing. Are they singing a song? No. Are they playing? No, they are not playing. Are they crying? Yes, you can see the tears in their eyes. They are crying. Crying is the correct option. And next, other options are dancing and sleeping. That is wrong. Crying is the correct option. So you have to take this. Who is the smallest in the picture? Now listen, beta, see it very carefully. That which is the smallest thing or animal. The rabbit is the smallest. See, this is the rabbit. Is it the smallest? The bird is the smallest. See, where is the bird? Here on the tree. You have to go through all the options. Just don't see one option and correct it. No, first read all the options, and after that you can decide that which one is correct. Bird will be the correct one because we can see that it is the smallest. But we have to read out rest of the options as well. Then it's squirrel, the dwarf with red hat, the mouse. Okay, now see. Can you see the mouse over here? No, there is no mouse over here. Squirrel is the smallest animal, but the bird is more smaller than the squirrel. So bird is the correct option. Okay. So you have to take this answer. The bird, number B answer is correct. Okay, the last page now. You can see that all are very happy. A prince comes and sees a beautiful girl. He likes her very much and wants to take her to his castle. When he picks her up, the piece of apple comes out of her mouth and Snow White wakes up. Okay. Look at number 2. Look at the picture. Which sentence is false? Now it means that all the sentences are correct except one sentence. So you have to read all the sentences. 3 dwarfs are dancing. Can you see the 3 dwarfs who are dancing? Yes, these are the three dwarfs who are Dancing, that is correct. This is true sentence. Two dwarfs are holding hands. Can you see the two dwarfs? Yes, these two are holding the hands. It means that this is also correct. One dwarf is holding his hat. Yes, you can also see that this is a dwarf holding his red hat. Okay, that is correct. Rabbit is dancing with the squirrel. Can you see the rabbit? This is the rabbit and this is the squirrel. No, they are not dancing. The squirrel is dancing with the hedgehog. This is the hedgehog. And hedgehog is an animal on which it is having some heads or spikes on his body. Okay, so and the last is two birds are flying. You can see the two birds, they are flying. Okay, but the false answer is that the rabbit is dancing with the squirrel. This is the wrong answer. This is false. The rabbit is happy and it is hopping and jumping with the dwarf. It's not dancing with the squirrel. The squirrel is dancing with the hedgehog. Okay, next is what animal is not in the picture? Okay, now you have to see horse. You can see a horse in the picture. Yes, it is there. Fox. Yes, can you see the fox in the picture? No, fox is not there. It means that this is the correct answer, but let's see what are the other MCQs. The other options are rabbit. Yes, rabbit is there. Squirrel is there. Hedgehog is there. So fox is the wrong answer. Fox is the correct answer, that this animal is not in the picture. Fox is not in the picture. Okay, who is dash then the dwarfs? I think the prince is. Now see, the first sentence is the question. Someone is asking you a question that who is dash then the dwarfs, and the answer is I think the prince is. Now here you have to write an adjective. Who is happy in the dwarfs? Who is happier than the dwarfs? Who is happiest than the dwarfs? Who is the happiest than the dwarfs? And who is more happier than the dwarfs? Now see class, here we are having a comparison. Then is used here. So there is a comparison between two things. So you are going to use the second degree of adjective, happier. Who is happier than the dwarfs? This is the correct answer, happier. Okay, this is the correct answer now. And this is the last question. So I hope you have understood that how you have to do, how you have to solve this. This will be a booklet that will be given to you. After solving this booklet, you will be given an answer sheet, and on the answer sheet there will be circles, all circles, and on which alphabets are written. The options are given A, B, C, D, and E, and you have to mark the correct option. If the answer is B, you have to color the circle which is having B, and you have to color it very correctly, that there shouldn't be any overwriting, or your pen should not be go outside of the circle. And like this, we will discuss this also in school as well. Okay, so that's why you have to solve this paper, and inshallah when you will come to school we will discuss it again. Okay, thank you so much. Allah Hafiz.